How are you going to get 3 paintings for the price of 1 here? What special event are these paintings for? And how can canvas packaging be deceiving?
So it turns out that this is not 3 canvases. This is 3 connected canvases that are supposed to hang like so.
Weren't expecting that, were you? I'm trying to do this stupid drama build-up, I don't know. I haven't done a voiceover in so long. I didn't upload a video last week actually, but anyway, besides the point. Welcome to my channel, I'm Megan, and these paintings, I couldn't tell my parents about them for a while, so I was just bursting, so I had to show other people. Here's what I said to other people about it. This is an oil painting, so I mean it's way not dry. It's gonna take ages to dry, but I've done it all with a palette knife, no brushes, because oil paint is so hard to get off a brush, but you can literally just wipe off a palette knife. So yeah, what do you think? It's gonna be an anniversary present. Way more ominous than I expected. So I want to show you a little bit of like what real time this was like. It was pretty slow for this business. It was pretty liberating doing this with just a palette knife and not trying to, because I didn't feel that pressure to make things tight and to make things perfect, because it was like I'm using a palette knife, for goodness sakes, I can't have that much control. But eventually I do cave and start using a brush with it. Yeah, right here. Because I'd then left this and started doing my other paintings and realised I need to use brushes for the oil paint, so what if it takes ages to wash off the brushes? Gotta do it. So that really helped. But I think that using the palette knife first off to sketch was a very helpful exercise, and then it was really satisfying when I started softening stuff. The faces never got fully there. I was like, oh, I'll accept it. They can be an impression of mom and dad's faces. Another thing I realised I was kicking myself for in this painting, because I was flipping about between the different paintings, was that I really need to do underpaintings for the other ones. I didn't for this, and it was that much harder getting rid of the white of the canvas. Ready for that tape peel? I'm being impatient, haven't let it dry. Hopefully it doesn't go terribly, but I want to paint around the edges of it anyway.
Can you see that? Try to balance filming it.
It's made me realise how much smaller this painting is than I thought it was. But it's all cool. Ooh, that's so cool. Happy with that. Right then, between that painting and starting this one, I went to Mr. Price and I saw some gesso. So I was like, cool, I'll get some gesso. I was here for charcoal, but I'll get some gesso. I've been hearing about it for ages, so got the gesso, put it on the canvas first. And I hate to admit it, but I did my best to sketch, and then no, I wanted to focus on the painting, and the sketch, I was close, you could see, but I just decided to trace it from my computer screen and then transfer it onto the paper. This is the first time I've ever done that, actually. But I've seen a lot of people do that so that they can focus on the painting, so it's all cool. I'm happy with it. Yeah, as you can see, I started off with, and obviously that the charcoal that I was like sort of transferring it with was helpful in when I started trying to just get in the tones. I was just sort of, the gesso wasn't quite dry, I had some paint left on my palette, so I was just messing around with getting the tones in. And all this is in with acrylic. And I was thinking, once I'd gotten quite far with the acrylic, maybe I won't put any oils on top of this. It seems fine, it looks good. But eventually I realised after doing the other two, because this is all out of order, I was working on these sort of sporadically since the 7th to like the 21st, because the anniversary was, yeah. So I was working on this for a good few weeks. Yeah, so I realised that it needed the oils. You saw me swap to oils a good while back there, I think. I completely missed that swap. because I'd only done the tie and the shirt in grey, and having the tie and the shirt in green, as it was in the photograph, brought up some of those colours from the bottom one, because these canvases are hanging, the one of them on in the garden or in nature is at the bottom, and neither of the other ones had any green in it. So using that green and blue pulled those colours up and gave the whole like set of 3 a more unified look. If you're enjoying this so far and you're maybe getting some value from it, make sure to like and subscribe, and maybe comment what you like about it or what you'd like to see another time. Thinking of doing a nose tutorial. Anyway, incorporating the greens into the skin and the hair made it a lot better looking as well. It's such a danger for me to make the skin too peachy, like what you think in your head the skin tone looks like, but really there's so much more to it than that. Oh, I missed the sketching process for these ones though. I sketched these out, I didn't trace these ones, but didn't have the footage, so I guess you'll never know if you could trust me. I did an underpainting for this as well, which was so helpful for them when I finally put the oil paints in. So helpful. I had a bit of fun looking through Mom and Dad's anniversary album too to find these references, because this hand one and the one of them kissing are both from their wedding day, and that other one is from last year when we went on this gorgeous walk near Portarlington, I think. Oh, there. So now putting the oils on, so it had a very pinky look, but that was really just getting in tones and the shadows and all that sort of stuff. So then on top of that I could build up with the oils and make it more accurate colours. And the background, making the background in oils was so much nicer than acrylic, because it doesn't dry immediately, you can blend it out with the brush. Whereas in the acrylic, it's sort of drying as you're trying to make a gradient in the background, so this was just so much cooler. And I'm happy to say my parents loved it so much. It was so nice that night. My sister made them a lovely dinner, and oh, it was lovely, and they were so chuffed. I think Mom's favourite one was the hands. A lot of people's favourite one was the hands, actually. So what do you think? Which one is your favourite? Please comment which one was your favourite, because that'll be interesting, actually. And I always reply eventually. I've got so few people following me or commenting that, that's always perfect. Especially if you have a question about the process or anything like that. So thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your week, enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend, whenever it is. Goodbye!